and Happy New Year 2022. So today is the first day we get to use the Moose calendar and this is great. I'm going to put it on the wall today a bit later when we get home. And the first month for January we have the sharing is caring one, where I explain that actually moose live on their own, and for the start of the year and the beginning of the calendar I thought I'd explain why I picked moose, except that it sounds a bit like moose. The main reason for this was that moose are actually animals that need the cold. They're evolved to cope with cold weather, so they've got this really thick coat with 2 layers that traps air between the individual hair, keeps them warm, helps them actually swim and stay buoyant when they're in water, which they do spend a lot of time in, as we'll see later in the calendar. So they're really well adapted to the cold and to being insulated. Their big size also makes them really resistant to the cold, because the bigger that you are, the better you can cope with cold weather. You don't cope so well with warmth. So what we're seeing happening was, as summers and winters are getting warmer, moose are moving further and further north, and those that are in the south, well, they're easily losing habitat, or they're getting a bit too hot in summer, so they're getting a bit sick, or they're suffering from parasite load and all this. So the reason why I picked moose is because basically, even though there's loads still everywhere, they're actually one of those species that are really common, but we don't know what's happening with climate change and them. So who knows? They may be shifting north, or we may see downturn in the numbers of moose in coming years. So this is what I found interesting about the species, besides the fact that they are really special in terms of being herbivores, large herbivores. There's not many that have the same strategies as moose do. So yes, this is why the moose calendar exists, and also they look cool. So I'll leave it for here. Enjoy the views from Wales. I wish you a lovely, lovely new year, all the success and all the happiness and all the health you may want for 2022. Don't forget to go out, spend time outdoors, be creative and be human. Switch off when necessary. Bye.